I've seen the bottom of the pit. And guess what? The water down there is cold, but it wakes you up. Nobody comes to rescue you when the roof caves in. So you learn to build your own shelter, brick by brick. Brick by brick. Yeah. My boots carry the mud from the roads I walk. Not every victory I won was a reason I talk. Some wins just leave a heavy weight in your chest. Cause to reach the top I left a lot behind the rest. I remember sleepless nights, bar tabs left to pay, sweat dripping off my brow, cold meals at the end of the day. They said I'd never make it past the very first step. Now they watch from a distance thinking my road had no depth. But they didn't see the nights when doubt came to visit, sitting on the edge of my bed telling me to quit it. I looked right in its eyes and said this ain't my end, cause the promise I made was bigger than the pain within. Let the wind blow hard, cause the root runs deep. My story ain't written in sand for the tide to sweep. I fell to my knees, but it wasn't to yield. It was to gather momentum and take back the field. God don't put a heavy load on shoulders made of paper. I learned to look up high and face this sky later. Every scar on my body is a badge of grace from a man who fell down but stood up to take his place. But stood up to take his place. I watched 4 tables turn into deserts overnight. Saw people who embraced me throw me straight out of sight. A man's big mistake is thinking money buys respect. Respect is earned in your word and the heart you protect. Today I don't bow my head to smooth talking men. I'd rather take the raw truth than fake advice again. I learned to be careful with who sits at my altar. Few people deserve to see my blessings never falter. And to those dark nights that tried to suffocate my breath, I left a recorded warning: you didn't cause my death. The lion stays silent right before he makes a stride. And whoever saw me in the dust can watch me march with pride. Let the wind blow hard, cause the root runs deep. My story ain't written in sand for the tide to sweep. I fell to my knees, but it wasn't to yield. It was to gather momentum and take back the field. God don't put a heavy load on shoulders made of paper. I learned to look up high and face this sky later. Every scar on my body is a badge of grace from a man who fell down but stood up to take his place. I wasn't, but stood up to take his place. I wasn't born with a silver spoon, I was born in the heat. My armor was forged from every loss and defeat. If I tried and I failed, I got up and made it right. It was right among the rocks that I built my own light. I don't owe a single thing to anyone but the Lord, who pulled me from the mire and gave me my reward.
Let the wind blow hard,
cause the root runs deep.
my story ain't written in sand for the tide to sweep.
I fell to my knees, but it wasn't to yield.
It was to gather momentum
And take back the field. God don't put a heavy load on shoulders made of paper. I learned to look up high and face this sky later. Every scar on my body is a badge of grace from a man who fell down but stood up to take his place. The storm passes, the mud dries, and a real man, he stays standing. Brick by brick.